Good afternoon, dear guests, friends, family members of our graduates. Welcome to the Estonian Business School graduation ceremony 2021. To officially open the ceremony, may I ask our flagmen, followed by the graduates and Senate members, to enter the main hall. please remain standing, or would you please stand for the national anthem of Estonia?
Mu isamaa, mu õnn ja rõõm, kui kaunis oled sa, ei leia mina iial tead, see suure laia ilma peal, mis mul nii armas oleks ka, kui sa mu isamaa. Ja üles kasvatan, sind tänan mina alati ja jään su truuliks surmani. Mul kõige armsam oled sa, mu kallis isamaa. Su üle Jumal valvaku, mu isamaa, ta olgu sinu kaitseja ja võtku rohkest õnnista, mis iial ette võtad sa, mu kallis isamaa.
Yes, please be seated. Dear graduates, honorable friends and family members of the graduates, their guests and all the members of Estonian Business School family. It's been a bit different year for all of us. Maybe challenging, maybe even kind of enjoyable in its own weird way. Anyway, you are the ones who have had the chance to go through all this modern way of delivering university education. And we'd like to express our sincere gratitude for your patience, for your sustaining motivation and determination to reach the finish line. And today, you have all made it to the next milestone of your lifelong learning journey. And now it's time to celebrate. Regardless of extremely hot weather, we can still recognize some wind there. And similar to the heat and wind, there were definitely ups and downs on your learning journey. However, there are still many appreciative and warm-hearted messages prepared for you. So if possible, may you stay calm, relax, and enjoy. First, may we welcome the Rector of Estonian Business School, Professor Meelis Kitsing, for opening speech. Meelis, the floor is all yours.
Kallid lõpetajad, õppejõud, senat, külalised, mul on väga hea meel näha nii paljusid teid siin ja palju õnne kõigile lõpetajatele. Olete teinud rasket tööd ja te olete kõike seda väärt. Edasi ma räägin inglise keeles. Dear class of 2021, distinguished faculty, good members of Senate, guests, but most of all, graduates. I'm so happy to see so many of you here. You have worked hard for many years, often in completely new circumstances, and you have earned your degrees. You should be confident that those degrees in business administration and in entrepreneurship make you fit for the future. We do not know what the future will bring. It is, and it will be, complex and uncertain world around us. However, interdisciplinarity of EBS education and management education with broad approach to social sciences positions you well for handling those complexities and uncertainties, whatever they might be. You deserve your degrees, and the world needs you. You are needed because people everywhere, in all walks of life, deserve good leaders and managers. They make difference in our lives. However, here also lies your challenge for the future. You have to go and practice what has been preached in classroom. You have to grow to be great leaders and managers, because there are very few of them. If you look around here in Estonia, many organizations, both public and private, are not well run. Many of our businesses are small. They do not grow because of the poor leadership and management. Things are not better in Europe. 20 years ago, when I was young, many great companies came from Europe. Some of them, such as Nokia, were from Finland. I remember about 20 years ago, in the late 1990s, early 2000s, that at some point, most of my friends in Finland worked for either directly or indirectly for Nokia, which was one of the world-class global companies from Finland at that time. However, if you look now at the world, at the companies by market capitalization, then we see that there are no large companies from Europe among them. Most of the large companies by market capitalization are Chinese and American. Europe has fallen behind. Obviously, it's complex. There are many reasons for their underperformance. As you say, in social sciences, it's overdetermined. Many factors contribute to this outcome. However, leadership and management is often the key. We have to be much more ambitious here in Estonia and also in Europe, in Finland, and all other countries. So in many ways, it is not just about business. We know that good management, good leadership also improves labor productivity in companies. And we have seen that this is essential also for the total productivity of the country. Why does it matter? You might have learned that in macroeconomics that productivity is really essential for our wealth. So if you want to spend more on our education, on health, or whatever you please, we actually need to increase our productivity. And this means that we also need better management and leadership. So the bottom line is that being a good leader and manager, you also create the public good. It's not just about the private good. And you should be ambitious about those goals, but you shouldn't mix ambition up with arrogance. Dear graduates, this is only beginning. Your newly gained knowledge, as any knowledge, does not mean automatically that there will be behavioral change. It takes time. However, your knowledge is necessary, but you have to be patient. It's necessary, but it's not sufficient. It takes patience, practice, and you constantly have to learn more and more to be curious. And I hope that this curiosity will bring you back to the Estonian Business School. And you are always welcome to come back, to continue with masters, the PhD, take a course, or just ask for advice. You constantly have to be part of this learning process, and so far you have accomplished the first very important step. I applaud you, dear graduates. I wish you good luck in the future. Congratulations. Thank you very much. It was a pleasure to work with you.
Thank you so much, Melis. And now it's time to deliver your bachelor degree diplomas. May I ask Vice Rector for Academic Affairs, Maarja Murumägi, to join me on the stage. But not only you, Maarja. We know that study consultants are pretty much always the first contact point for you at EBS, and it is symbolic that Sheila and Carolina will assist Maarja and Melis in diploma process. So Sheila and Carolina, thank you so much for all the support and help you have provided to our students. Dear graduates, some suggestions on how to make this process as smooth and enjoyable as possible. So once you hear the name of your study group, may we ask you to gather together with your fellow group members into the center of this main hall. So you can see this catwalk in the middle of two sections. So once you hear the name of your study group, would you please come here? And once your name will be announced, then would you please take the stairs on your right, close to Maarja. And after shaking hands in an old-fashioned way, we were used to also before the COVID pandemic, you can move on, and we ask you to join us on the stage. You may sit, should you need, or provided you are one of the first ones to grab a seat. However, if possible, you may also remain standing until all the students have received their diplomas, and we can take a photograph of the whole class 2021. So, Sheila, would you join us, please? And the first study group who will receive the diplomas is our Daytime Studies International Business Administration program. So would you please be prepared?
Okay, let's get down to business then. I will read out the Rector's decree signed today and numbered 21. Graduation. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma cum laude to the following International Business Administration daytime graduates. Helen Kaljusaar. Mattias Emil Johannes Kaskinen. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following International Business Administration daytime graduates. Hans Christian Ammjärv. Jüri Eerik. Henni Melinda Pauliina Hagola. Miikael Juhani Frederik Herbert. Frank Josep Hiiuväin. Aksel Juhani Oliver Jänti. Jevgeni Kamnev. Kristi Kasemets. Kaarel Keskküla. Markus Lee Kitsing. Vilma-Katariina Korgela. Carmen-Maria Kotter. Robert Kõhkna. Hendrik Lall. Marko Lastik. Maarja Leppmets. Hilja Siiri-Sofia Mirjam Leppänen. Stefan Linde. Ari-Pekka Linna. Grete Mandre. Vallo Mihkelsoo. Ja Elisaveta Mitrofanova. Kornelia Ojaru. Leila Karolin Osturk. Brett Paasma. Parisara Pumpa. Simeon Elias Pilli. Kristin Pootsma. Paula Emilia Raudaskoski. Lauri Ville Johannes Risiko. Jaan Markus Saluvere. Jim Marku Jaako Saunio. Saara Ilona Shrey. Robin Aleksander Sorokin. Valeria Sviripa. Tommi Björn Mikael Tillander. Agu Vihtori Vabola. Karl Viktor Pauli Virda. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following International Business Administration Evening Studies graduates. Maris Predis. Kadiriin Leisalu. Angelika Popova. Maarja-Liis Reimann. Roman Reiner Latõšev. Ekaterina Struts. Helsinki groups, you might want to go there in the middle now, because you're coming up next. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma of cum laude to the following International Business Administration Helsinki campus session-based studies graduates. Suvi Päivi Mirjam Vanha-Honko. Vilja Ilona Westerlund. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following International Business Administration Helsinki campus session-based studies graduates. Oona Maria Margareta Aitokoski. Mattias Andre Lauri Kamba. Teemu Tabani Hagulinen. Laura-Leena Heinonen. Iida-Johanna Kaakola. Katariina Elina Kangas. Henri Nikolas Kanganpää. Saana Aleksandra Kantipaul. Tero Tapio Kalevi Karhu. Mikko Tapani Kaunisvirta. Tuomas Henrik Laager. Niki Ville Valdemar Lahtinen. Tiia Laura Pauliina Lehtonen. Jarkko Johannes Lepistö. Teemu Jussi Mäkelä. Tiia Camilla Pöttry. Santeri Tapio Pyykkönen. Joonas Oskari Pyykkönen. Tomi Juhani Rinne. Elias Anton Ryynänen. Esa Emil Elias Salmelin. Iikka Johannes Savonen. Heppu Emil Simola. Jani Aleksi Suvinen, Henrik Matti Juhani Toppola, Amanda Julia Tuominen, Anton Aleksander Üle Audio, EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following Business Administration and Languages daytime graduates. Caleb Michael Camprone Brunik, Elnara Kuzmina, EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma cum laude to the following Entrepreneurship and Business Administration daytime graduate. Liisa Maria Ruudna, EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following Entrepreneurship and Business Administration daytime graduates. Annika Anton, Meeri Karlen Dimitrenko, Ron Donald, Heda-Maret Eenmaa, Gabriel Eensaar, Karl-Erik Eesmaa, Kaidi Elmik, Pavel Fedorenko, Gert Gnadeberg, Henri Hallik, Margaret Ischenko, Johanna-Kristina Jalasto, Liisa Järmakova, Marii Merilin Kalev, Robert Daniel Kivipeldo, Aivar Knut. Ethel-Eliis Grünberg. Riho-Erik Kuldkepp. Anita Kuldma. Maria-Kristin Kushner. Marleen Kuusk. Arpad Joosep Kääramees. Hans-Harri Lehtonen. Norman Madiberg. Katriin Maitsalu. Hardi Mikk Meitern. Caroline Neering. Sten-Erik Nirgi. Janeli Paiba. Friedrich Oleg Panksepp. Brigitta Perlmann. Karl-Johan Reitalu. Mikael Sander. Maria Schleifer. Tavor Tamm. Eliis-Gretel Tammesalu. Triin Toom. Karolin Veorg. Joonas Väljataga. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following Entrepreneurship and Business Administration Evening Studies graduates. Joanna Kivihall. Kristen Tobias. Kelly Treu. Laura-Liisa Unt. EBS confers the degree of Bachelor of Arts in Social Sciences and awards the diploma to the following entrepreneurship and business administration session-based studies graduates. Margit Adorf. Anastasia Andreeva. Kristel Hallikas. Martin Hein. Tõnis Kaasik. Krister Kivi. Kristo Kompus. Kirk Maarjus Kukumägi. Kris Oliver Maiberg. Iiris Murrut. Sofia Olenitševa. Kaarel Piho. Jürgen Pikunov. Laura Rooben. Karolin Stallmeister. Christopher Susi. Ekaterina Žiljaeva. Liis Tomberg. Mikk Välja. And the degree was signed by Rector Professor Meelis Kitsing. Congratulations, you did it.
Thank you so much. Mari and Melis. Now you probably have had quite some time to enjoy standing here on the stage. And I kindly hope that it made you even more hungry to look for the same feeling in the nearest future again. However, there is still one more challenge prepared for you, and this is called Tassel Hassle. From now on, starting from today, you all will have a new hat. Yeah. And this hat also has a beautiful small little tassel. Before we can officially consider you to be the graduates of Estonian Business School, we have to make sure that you will be appropriately dressed once you leave here. So, first of all, would you please make sure that this lovely tassel is on the left side of your hat? Because before graduating, you should wear your tassel on the left side of the hat. Once you obtain, and so you did, your academic degree, you should start wearing your tassel on the right side of your hat. That's one of the most important things to be remembered from your EBS education. So, would you please follow my example and grab your lovely tassel with one hand, if possible. And then let's count to 3 together, and then we make a switch and we turn it to the right side of the hat by proudly announcing Tassel. So guys, ready? 1, 2, 3, Tassel! And now, when the tassel is on the right side of your hat, we are ready to take a lovely, memorable photos of the class 2021. Now, you may like to turn back to your seats, so take your time and find your seat again, and then we continue with the ceremony. Thank you. Thank you so much for your patience. No more suffering, I promise you. Now it's going to be only pleasure and enjoyable moments. You have done your job. Hopefully your Tassel was worth the hassle. How was it? We're really curious to hear more. On behalf of all the graduates, Leila Osturk can have some words. The stage is all yours. Thank you.
Good afternoon, graduates, honored guests, educators, and members of the board. I'm humbled to stand in front of you today to commemorate the memories and accomplishments of the 2021 Bachelor students. And I must say, wow, this is a beautiful sight. Can you believe it? We can call ourselves graduates today. It has been a memorable journey of growth, learning, and experience. I must say, I'm really going to miss seeing the occasional 50 notifications from our EBS group chat. Never a dull moment with this group of EBSters. We have experienced extraordinary events over the past 3 years. Amongst these have been the unprecedented COVID-19. I believe it is appropriate to pay respect and tribute to those who have lost loved ones during such trying times. It is also pertinent to acknowledge EBS for handling this unforeseen event so swiftly and elegantly. This just shows how important adaptation is, as life will forever throw hurdles and obstacles your way, but your willingness to adapt will be the difference in how far you will go. I was not requested to put EBS on a pedestal today, but I proudly will, as it has been a great pleasure becoming an EBSter and now an alumni of such a renowned institute. I can honestly say that this has been the perfect place for me, as it gave me the opportunity to experience so many incredible things. To name a few, we were given the opportunity to travel abroad for an Erasmus exchange program. We were taught by outstanding educators who love what they do. EBS does it right by going against the traditional grain of just teaching theory, but rather includes many real-life practical ways of learning, which I believe is so crucial in a degree like business. With this, I was privileged to be surrounded by these beautiful, like-minded individuals who are sitting here right in front of me. It was an absolute pleasure being in a classroom with all of you. Thank you all for being such great companions in times of stress and success. As Porter Gale once said, your network is your net worth. Let's continue to build our bonds as we now walk into a new chapter, which will require both the knowledge we have gathered here in this building, as well as the support from each other. Being given the honor of giving the speech today allowed me to take some time to reminisce on the past 3 years, as well as how I landed up here in the first place. Estonia is a little gem on the map, which I would never have guessed would bring so much learning, adventure, and experience. It has been an absolute pleasure living in your beautiful country. Thank you to all the locals for being so welcoming. I really appreciate it. On behalf of all the graduates and the bachelor students, we would like to give a special thank you to everyone working in the main office at EBS. You are the heart of the university. Thank you for always being so kind and helpful when we come to you with our problems and in distress. I think we all appreciate your support very much. My last special thanks goes to my family and friends back home. I know that my parents wanted so badly to be here today, but unfortunately the restrictions did not permit travel. I am sure that my mom has finished a box of tissues by now. I would like to leave you with a quote: be bold, be courageous, be your best. And lastly, but not least, please do not be a stranger. We did not create these bonds to never speak again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Leila, for all those kind words. I think I may say on behalf of the whole EBS family that we were pleased and we appreciate. Thank you so much. And as you said, learning something new means going through the times of stress and success. And also our next song is about going through stress and success. I'm pleased to ask EBS Chamber Choir back on stage, and the song will be about old exercise or Vana harjutus by Olav Ehala, and will be conducted by Rasmus Erismaa.
Lapset laulavat, seal õue muusikhallipäine, üht harjutust meil õpetab. Re, mi, fa, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, re, mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, sol. Re, mi, fa, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, möödunud mitmed aastad, rüütlilapsed sirgunud. Nüüd noortel rüütlitel on mõtteist lossi kõige kauneim taam. Nad laulaks talle laule, kuid ühte viisi teavad vaid. Nii laulavadki mitmel häälel seda vana harjutus. Re, mi, fa, fa, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, sol, la, re, mi, fa, fa, sol, sol, sol. Re, mi, fa, fa, sol,
Sometimes, but even quite often, it happens to be similar to Hotel California with Estonian Business School, that you can check out, but you can actually never leave. I know that myself. I see there to be plenty of people who should have even higher awareness on that. And since EBS family is so appealing, we always ask one of our alumni to address his or her thoughts. And today we have asked Evgeny Shirai to send his messages on behalf of all the alumni of Estonian Business School. The floor is all yours.
Thank you. So good afternoon to everyone. You know, when I was invited here to come and say some words, and probably something smart to congratulate you on graduating, I was 5 minutes ago so amazed that I was going to say pretty much the same thing as Leila said beforehand. It's crazy. A little bit of context. So, some years ago, after I had several moments where I realized that, you know, my parents are constantly right and I'm constantly wrong, I started to do like a little list of thoughts to myself, like things I wished I knew before. And I decided I'll just share one of those with you, because initially they were intended to 3 of my younger brothers, but it's still too early for them. So, just a little bit of a context. Straight after high school, I went and studied Roman languages. After there, I jumped into coding because I figured, you know, Spanish, Italian, C#, Java, like languages, right? And only after that, I found myself here in EBS, and then I felt that, okay, now I'm doing something that I really enjoy and like. Now to the main thought. Starting from today, you'll all go in separate directions. Some of you might continue your education here in EBS. Some of you might jump head straight into business life. Some of you might decide that you want to learn something completely different, and that's totally cool. You can, you know, take my view on that. Now the main idea. You might or you might not use your diploma after today. You might use it to full extent. You might use a small fraction of what you just learned. But what I do guarantee you, if you just have a little look around, you'll see at least 2 or 3 people, you don't know it yet, but later in your life, after some years, they might be able to help you out with advice, with some kind of interesting intro to a person you haven't been able to reach for days. When you're walking out of here today, besides your diploma, besides your education, take all those connections that you made here as an asset and take them with you and use them. So congratulations on graduating. And if you still feel you haven't made enough connections here, then you're always welcome to join one of the EBS occasions that you organize for alumni. So thanks a lot. Enjoy your well-deserved party.
Thank you so much, Evgeny. Many wise and warm-hearted words have been said. The concluding words, however, belong to the Chancellor of Estonian Business School, Mr. Mart Paguk.
Thank you, Anto. Dear graduates, your friends and families, EBS family. I congratulate for today's graduation, all you class, EBS class 2021. The diploma you received, I think it's already a long time. It's not like certificate of smartness or anything in that line. I would say it's in today's world, it's a certificate that you have passed a kind of, you have a foundation for everything what comes in your life, especially if it's EBS and if it's a business education. At least as important, those 3 years or even more years what you spend here, that this is, I strongly believe that you become more aware of your strengths and your weaknesses on what you want to do. Not very many person have the passion they know in the age of 18 or 19, but it comes with the time. More you learn, then easier is you to make the right decisions. And the world out there is something that we may think that the last year was exceptional. It required that much changes that this cannot happen again. Most likely the last year was the quietest year in your life, in upcoming life. The speed of change is very unlikely to go down. And every year, and therefore it becomes more and more important that you make right decisions, and especially how to adapt the change. most of you will work in a couple of years in a profession or in a company that does not exist today. And so how can you prepare for that? It's can prepare for that of being ready, of knowing your strengths and following your passion. I think it's quite a cliche, but I think in the world that is changing so fast, it's really, really important that the work you do is something that you consider it as a hobby at the same time. Otherwise, the risk of being burning out or not achieving your goals is really, really high. So I am really, I hope and I believe that you have now the foundation. You can make those decisions and steps like in front of the chessboard, that in order to get the results, it's not always the linear, straightforward way. You have to know where you're going, and you have to kind of plan your steps. And I think the academic education, what you have received here, is really important, because the first decision you made is that you take time. You take a time from your friends, you take a time from your family, from your job, from your hobbies, from Netflix, from your startup, from whatever, and you brought it to the school. And this is like really our concern, that this was your first, that this decision was the right one. And we really encourage you to take risks, because you take them now professionally. I'm confident on that. And so I want to kind of finalize it with the words of the founder of Estonian Business School, my father, Professor Madis Habakuk, who once said that modesty is a virtue, but you'll be better off without it. But I would like to kind of add that there is a certain caveat to it, that when you know what you're doing, and encourage you to take risks, and no exceptional results being achieved without exceptional effort. So if you feel that it's the right thing, then even if it's not, it's still the right decision to go and pursue it. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mart. And may I now ask our chamber choir and flagmen to join me on the stage. And now it comes. Our ceremony is about to end, but before the end of academic ceremonies, there's always Gaudeamus. So you all know the words by heart, I believe. So would you please stand and join us singing Gaudeamus.
Postulundam juventutem, post molestam senetutem, nossa venit humus, nossa venit humus. Vivat academia, vivat professores, vivat academia, vivat professores. Vivat membram qualibet, vivat membra qualibet, semper sit in flore, semper sit in flore. Vivat et res publica et quillam regi, vivat et res publica et quillam regi, vivat nostra civitas, mencenatum caritas, venos hic protegi, venos hic protegi.
Thank you so much. Well, you may remain standing because we close soon. The only message, technical one, I have is that the stage is going to be open for you for taking photos with your classmates, for your family and friends right after we have closed the ceremony. So feel free to come back. There will be photographer also waiting for you. Yeah, surely you can use your own phones as well, should you only like to do so. But now, to close the ceremony, may I ask our flagmen to leave first, followed by the members of EBS Senate and graduates. Thank you so much. Thank you so much all. And may you enjoy your evening and let's celebrate. Make sure that Tassel is on the right side of your hat. Thank you.
Siin nurgas väljas viksida. Kaido. No. Ja, no minge. Janeli, issi selle Janel või see võta väike ka. Mine.
Можно
17.